Akane-banashi centers around one family's complex relationship with Rakugo. Akane Hiro worships her dad, and so much of her Rakugo style comes from him. She wants so badly to prove to his old school that he shouldn't have been expelled, and to find out what their reasoning was. I'm not sure why she expects different results from emulating her dad and studying under his same teacher. Joke's on me though, because it worked.
Even trying to perfectly emulate, there are still slight differences that will come out.
Akane can be kind of arrogant and naive. This puts her in a starting position where she has a lot of personal growth needed to become a true performer and artist. She's also so single-minded in her goal that she hasn't thought about the deeper ideas of how human interaction can inform her art until now. I found Akane to be an abrasive character that rubbed me the wrong way, and so it was hard to grow attached to her and root for her in the beginning. But as Akane starts to learn more about technical skill and builds up experiences, her rougher edges as a character begin to smooth out as well.
The episodes felt a little formulaic at times, going from learn something and then show a performance that proved that skill set. And I wish they would spend a bit more time showing the performance rather than narrating an explanation of what should be learned from the story over the performance.
I can only imagine how difficult it was to animate the subtleties of body language and to perform the nuances of the voices from the character shifting in Rakugo. There was a lot of discussion throughout the show of how to bring out the depth of the characters and stories that they were acting out. And sometimes it felt like they were bringing sports anime flair into the show. A lot of the camera work and the running commentary from other characters during a performance gave that impression. They even had a tournament arc. So even though they were essentially focused on a niche form of acting out plays, the energy of the show was still high. Is it sad that the performance I understood the most and therefore liked the best was the Tenshiki fart gag?
Probably because we got to see the most of its story. The tongue twister of Jugemu ended up being my favorite, although I was a little sad when she didn't use the alternate ending that we heard about from Koguma.
Otherwise, watching the show in Japanese, I was left wondering if I was missing the cultural significance in the other stories that would have made the performances more appealing. After Akane starts her training, we meet a variety of other characters that fill out a lot of the aspects that she's lacking. Thank God for Koguma, because he is a strong voice of reason and logic that I think she really needed to be able to grow, because while she's incredibly passionate and driven, she was not very serious or studious.
It was sad that Kyoji's earlier efforts didn't help her become more studious sooner, but I guess sometimes you need the right person to say the right thing.
My favorite from the tournament performances was Hikaru. It felt like her more emotional approach to delivering the story helped me connect with it better. I thought the execution of the payoff for Akane to talk to Isho and their conversation was great.
Now that we achieved her initial goal of finding out why her dad was expelled, she has passed another milestone on her journey to becoming pro.
I think the Shinichi promotion is too far off to call it the next step, so I would like for them to set up a more immediate goal for her to work towards to replace talking to Isho. For me, the presentation of Akane as a main character and the first 3 episodes almost lost me, but I'm glad I only put it on hold and came back instead of dropping the show because it was a unique experience. After that, it's just my own struggle to appreciate Rakugo, even though I can fully acknowledge the artistry, that leads me to score this as a good 7 out of 10.